Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to take a look at the new Transformers Robots in Disguise episode, Combine and Conquer. Okay, so, what can I say? It's pretty good and ironic. I'll explain why at the end. Basically, the episode, it starts off with both Team B and the Stunticons getting, well, basically, Bumblebee and Motormaster getting angry with their respective parties, and they just need to try harder. So basically what happens is Bumblebee puts the rest of the B team through this training course. Meanwhile, the Stunticons just run a tanker right off the edge of the road. Is about to fall into the crevasse. The Autobots get the stress signal. They get over there, and basically, Bumblebee orders Drift to lift, to lift and pull, while Sideswipe just goes the other way and push. When yeah, so they save the human, they get the tanker off to the side of the road, and they leave it. But they left it, and yeah, that's my only complaint. I'll get to that at the end. So essentially what happens, while the Stunticons create the diversion, they plan to take out a satellite dish and use it for their own purposes. The Autobots arrive, they try to fight Motormaster, but he transforms in vehicle mode and just pretty much runs them over, not really. And then they all combine into Menasor. Wow. Menasor looks pretty good. I'll say that. Although he has a few glitches here and there, but what can you do? Sideswipe proposes they combine the Ultra B to face him on. Bumblebee says no, we can't, but Menasor overpowers him and he goes off to find the satellite dish. Meanwhile, back at the scrapyard, Fix-It Image makes this combiner equipment. It overloads, but thanks to Denny, they fix it, and not literally. They pretty much fix the equipment, and Fix-It borrows Denny's truck and transports the equipment to them when they arrive at the base with satellite dishes. Menasor is occupied with these remote control tanks. There's no humans in them, thankfully. And pretty much Menasor just trashes them about. Sideswipe says they should go the long way, or Strongarm and Sideswipe say they should go the long way, but Bumblebee says they should hide behind the tanks, which they do, but they said they do the long way, it'd take forever. Reasonable idea, I agree. And for those who say you fool, yeah, I know. So essentially, they head to the power supply shed, and Fix-It plugs the combiner equipment, and everyone combines an Ultra B. And they have some trouble fighting Menasor, and Menasor almost has the upper hand. They do get some good licks in on Menasor, but not enough to knock him out. And pretty much, it's pretty much by this point, Strongarm is telling Bumblebee, you gotta shut up and do your work. As in, what I mean by that is, Bumblebee gets so frustrated with the episode to this point, Strongarm's like, you're letting your frustration overpower you. Irony is, it's happened to me many times. Frustration overpowers me sometimes. Anyway, so that aside, they do combine, yes, they fight Menasor. As I said, they do get some good knocks in, some licks and all that stuff. Menasor is about to bring the final blow, but thanks to Sideswipe, he's able to knock the satellite dish into place. It shoots, the satellite dish shoots at Menasor, knocking him out into the sky and beyond. Goodbye. And basically, the satellite dish pretty much home runs Menasor out of the base. Of course, the B team knowing that Menasor will come back with better moves and stuff and all that stuff. The authorities arrive, Fix-It goes back to the shed to unplug it, but realizes that the thing was unplugged ahead of time. Which is an interesting thing. So everyone heads back to base. Pretty much by the end of it, Fix-It trying to figure out how the heck this thing was unplugged, because if it was unplugged, they shouldn't have been combined. Fix-It requests some isolation time to figure out the problem, while Bumblebee plans to upload the entire thing from his cache onto the command command panel to watch, kind of like the end of the Golden Knight episode, where Bumblebee did the same thing with Fix-It when they took down Flamesnort. So yeah, that is the end of the episode. All in all, it was pretty good. It was great to see a little more of Motormaster in good detail. Menasor was pretty good. I wish Motormaster would have used this sword weapon that he has on his back, but I guess that's part of his transformation. Ultra B finally getting put into good use was awesome, so we don't have to worry about no more clones or disordered personalities or all that bull crap. We finally have an Ultra B team that now they need to figure out, they need to combine without the machinery. And they have to figure out how it was unplugged. Because there's no way it could have been any of the Decepticon prisoners that had escaped. There's no way it could have been Steeljaw, because Steeljaw was already in prison a long, long time ago. So, it could mean one thing. Potentially, Megatronus could have unplugged the Central Command Force and teleported away. But we don't know that. We don't know that yet, because last time we saw Megatronus, he was he was basically sent to hell by the Autobots at the end of Season 1. Essentially, and to conclude the theory, I believe that, you know, things happen, what can you do, Amen Rivera. I mean, Bolu is so out of personality in the first good 10 minutes of the episode. And then by the end of it, Strongarm got to his senses, and I mean, you know, that's what happens, you know? It happens to the best of us. We all get frustrated with our higher-ups and all that stuff. It happens. Like, real world TV, you know, it's a good life lesson. Also, it was pretty, I mean, I bet the next time Menasor and Ultra B fight, it's going to be quite intense than the first time, because I bet Menasor will probably one at it with Ultra B. I bet Motormaster is the more furious of the Stumpticons than anything else. Because, I mean, what can you do? Like, it's a good episode. I like it. It was pretty awesome. Had a good life lesson. Had some good moments. I liked how Denny was interacting with Fix-It. Kind of like in Season 1 almost. It was pretty good. But at least there's no fighting or whatever. But please, can we at least see a Russell-themed episode where he finally gets a chance to take down a Decepticon with a Decepticon hunter for the last time, please? It'd be so nice. Russell and Denny doing it at the same time. Well, Denny took down Soundwave, but that doesn't count because he didn't use his bare fist. He used a crane. We gotta try this. And the other thing is, the final thing, they left the truck and the human on the side of the road. Alright? Strong could at least send out a distress message saying, this happened, this happened, this happened. Didn't happen. The tanker was almost about to fall over again when they put it back up initially. They could have just turned it to the side at a 90-degree angle and put it at the side of the road. That didn't happen. And they didn't even bother to see if the human was responsive or not. Yes, he was knocked out, but they could have just double-checked. But they didn't. Oh well, what can you do? Yes, it's ridiculous, but what the hell. Anyways, guys, it was a good episode, like I said. Not too bad, and then I'd say it's pretty good. I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. It'll be quite interesting, to say the least. So yes, that is my video review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force episode, Combine and Conquer. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible for my next video. Yes, so take care, see you, good day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye!